go. It's my first time on Insta. My first time on Instagram. My first time on Instagram. Doing it for the gram. Doing it for the gram. She's doing it for the gram. Hey. Hi, everybody. I'm over here. It is World AIDS Day. Listen, I couldn't get, thank you to everybody who took a part in the Retire to Hot Challenge. I'm getting the videos up. For those that still want to participate in that, get your videos out there, honey. Listen, because I'm not on Facebook, honey, it does not stop no show. Okay? It does not stop no show. Hi, everybody. What is going on? What is going on? Listen, this is my first time on Instagram, so I'm going to be talking about a whole lot of stuff. If you're not going to stay, at least share, get it out there, get it around that I'm over here, at least for the next 30 days. I'm actually going to be going live. Trans Talk Tuesday is going to be here and on YouTube. I'll be coming off Facebook. My personal profile will be coming off of Facebook permanently on December 29th. So, after I, take care of a little housekeeping over there. But I will be over here full time. For those of you who follow me on Trans Talk Tuesday, thank you for all of the support and all of that. I love y'all. After 4 years, y'all still keeping me going and everything. I'm just changing platforms. I'm tired of the censorship and all of that. That comes with being over there. And your haters reporting you and shit like that. Y'all know the shit that happens over there. Shout out to my Black trans women, Black Trans Lives Matter. To those living with HIV AIDS, listen, I stand with y'all. I'm with y'all. Share this live to somebody who might be struggling and quiet and scared to come out about their status. Okay? Share this live to them. Because today, that's who I'm talking to today. I don't like all of the freaking extra bullshit, rah-rah shit, bitch, I don't got time for it. Share this live to a person who does nothing but hear health reads all fucking day. From the people that are supposed to support them and be in their fucking corner. Oh, y'all thought I was going to come on here being all nice, bitch? Oh. We going to unpack all of this, honey. I don't care if I got 2 people in here, bitch. You already know I'm going to say what the fuck I got to say. Niecy, what's up? I see ya. What is up, everybody? I'm over here in Instagram land. And I'm just going to talk. Then I'm going to save this video, and then it's going up on my YouTube channel. If you're not following Trans Talk Tuesday on YouTube, go subscribe to that, because that's where all the freaking content that I talk about when I talk about activism and advocacy within this scene right here, that is what I'm going to be, that's where it's going to be housed at. So search Trans Talk Tuesday on YouTube. My links are in the bio where you can find me and all of the things, and we're going to get it popping over here. Shout out to the 2,500 people that follow me. Vinny, tell him to get his ass in front of the damn screen, honey. What's going on, Mike and Latreya? Oh yeah, honey, listen. Today has been a little bit of a stressful day. You know what I mean? But let me tell you something. To those out there that are living with the virus, do not let these motherfuckers, honey, try to downplay you and make you feel inferior or less than. Because that's what's going on. Because, bitch, I see it. Because, bitch, let me tell you something. As soon as I turn my back, bitches do it to me. They do it to me. Bitch, all that icon shit and all of that, bitch, goes right out the motherfucking window. You know what I mean? I'm no bigger or better than anybody else, bitch. I get talked about just the same as everybody else. Shout out to Newport for keeping my nerves intact since 1995, bitch. Oh, what is going on, everybody? You know, I definitely want to discuss the stigma around HIV/AIDS. Like, listen, a lot of people in our scene, y'all need to be going out here and educating yourselves. Number one, educating yourself. No, bitch, fuck that. That's number two. Number one, y'all need to be protecting yourselves. Number one. Number fucking one. Numero fucking uno. Y'all need to be out here protecting yourselves. Bitch, I got 4 people in here over on Facebook. Bitch, I'd have 20 or 25 right now. Bitch, it's all right. It's all right, bitch, because let me tell you something. When I share this video, bitch, it'll get where it needs to go. Because people at this point choose to be dumb. I'm just going to say it. People choose to be dumb. People choose not to want to educate themselves. Like, bitch, when people hear HIV, bitch, they automatically think fucking disease. Bitch, let me tell you something, bitch. There's a whole lot of people that are living with HIV, bitch, that stay in silence because a lot of you motherfuckers. Because of the fear of being judged and the stigma associated with it. To the ones that walk freely in their truth, I applaud you. I applaud you. And we need more like you. It's important. It is important. There are so many people in our scene that are suffering in silence. Because they are afraid of how people will view them. Tria, what I don't understand is how motherfucker got the nerve to be ignorant about HIV but don't want to educate and protect themselves. That's why I said, number one, protect your fucking self. And I don't care, and let me tell you something, bitch, I don't care if you in a fucking committed relationship or not. You know what I mean? Unless y'all are actively going together to get tested, you know what I mean? And both of you are committed to each other, then what you do in your bedroom is your business. But bitch, let me tell you something, bitch. I let down my fucking guard to a person that, I was at a moment in my life where I was seeking validation through my fucking relationships. You know what I'm saying? I was seeking that validation. Honey, I was young-minded like that. Back then. A lot of us were. You know what I mean? Our 20s and, early 30s and stuff like that. You know what I mean? We fawn and swoon over someone, honey, loving us for us and all of that. You know what I mean? Remove a lot of the stigma, bitch. It's not just fucking sex workers and fucking people who fucking shoot up that are getting HIV. It does not have a fucking look. It does not have a look. And that's what people really need to get through their heads. You know what I mean? A lot of these organizations that are out here. No, before I go there, to my trans people, first and foremost, to my trans people, okay? Stop being afraid to get yourselves checked out. There is nothing wrong with having a family physician and keeping an eye on your health. Stop waiting until it is too late. Stop waiting until it's too late. Keeping an eye on your health is important now. If you are a person that is sexually active, protect your fucking self. You know what I mean? No. it's going to be a lot of people coming in this live being disappointed because, bitch, I'm not freaking voguing and carrying on like a clown. No, bitch, this is to keep you from making a lot of the same mistakes that everybody else has made. Protect yourself. For those who don't know me, my name is Niambi Stanley. I advocate for the community. The majority of people know me as a ballroom icon and all that and all of the things. In 2012, I contracted HIV. Well, no, let me stop. 2006, I contracted HIV. 2012 was when I was diagnosed with HIV. And it was through a committed relationship. What I thought was a committed relationship. And, turns out this person was doing all of the things and doing way too much. And bitch, it was only one fucking time that we had sex without a condom. Once. Bitch, and we were together for 4 fucking years. Because that's all it takes. That's why it's important for you to protect yourself. Well, anyway, I initially went and got tested when I found out that he was cheating and all of the things and going all around town, honey. And just, honey, he was bitch everywhere. Bitch, he was open to all performance on everybody. Didn't matter, straight women, bitch, gay men, bitch, clients, trans women, bitch, the whole thing. And so when I found all this out, bitch, I rushed to go get tested. My first test came out negative. And just like a lot of you that post on Facebook, I'm celebrating, cheering, and all this. Well, I was doing this. This was before, I had a Facebook. But, a lot of you, post your results online and, you're happy and you're excited and all of that. And that's all well and good. But please be sensitive to the ones who did not get that positive test, that negative test result back. So I was celebrating and everything. What she said to me was come back three months later. That shit went in one ear and went out the other. That's why it's important that when you get a negative test result, bitch, you go back and get tested again. 60 days, 90 days later, just to make sure. So I was, and then I was just living life like wasn't nothing wrong, wasn't nothing happening or anything like that. Bitch, no type of symptoms, anything like that. Bitch, all the way until 2012. By the time they found HIV, now I'm going to educate y'all for a second. HIV and AIDS are 2 different things. Even though they call it HIV/AIDS, these are 2 different things. AIDS is what you get if you don't take care of your HIV. If it goes untreated, if it goes unmedicated. You're welcome, Vogue and Diva. What's going on, babes? It's so important that the people in our scene, especially Black LGBTQ plus people, that we stop with the health reads and stop with the stigma that surrounds it. We've got to stop it. Because when you do that, you could be talking about somebody that's close to you, that is choosing not to confide in you because of the stigma that you caused and the fear of being judged. So by the time they found my HIV, it turned into full-blown AIDS. I was already going through a very, 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 very stressful time in my life at that time. So, bitch, when the doctor told me and my mother in the room, bitch, I didn't feel nothing. Bitch, I was completely numb. Because I felt like, bitch, I done been through everything in the scene, bitch, that you could possibly go through. From getting worked by people, jumped by people, the whole thing to build you up, to break you down within the scene. Shout out to Deja and Yolanda from on the other side. And he told me and my mother that my T-cell count was 195. Bitch, and my viral load was over 1 million. Now, I know to a lot of you, you might not know what that means. But to translate it to you in a way that you can understand, bitch, I was on death's door. And I stand in front of you today, December the 1st, World AIDS Day of 2021, undetectable and untransmittable, which is another thing that needs to be pushed out here to the masses. Once you become undetectable, you cannot transmit the virus. For me, even though that's true, I'm still protecting myself. So you should too. I'm still protecting myself. It is very, 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 very difficult. Because, see, bitch, I'm going to talk about intersections right now. Because, bitch, the majority of us in our scene, bitch, are fucking with intersections. Bitch, we're black. We're gay or trans. And then you have people that are black, gay or trans, and dealing with HIV. We've got to do a better job of, number one, supporting each other. And number two, taking what we know and educating others with what we know. And I'm talking about after you research and learn first. And then start educating each other and supporting each other. Exactly, Vogue and Diva. Intersectionality needs to be learned. All of this surface level shit has to go out the window. Yes, because the people in our scene, us right here, we're fighting the black battle, the sexual orientation battle, the identity battle, and the health battles, a lot of us, every single day. These are intersections that we deal with every single day. So yes, it needs to be, we need to start educating. And Instagram is really going to hate me. Well, a lot of people that use a lot of people that use Instagram are gonna freaking hate me, bitch, because I'm over here, bitch. I did it on Facebook for 4 years. Now I'm over here holding freaking people accountable, especially these organizations and these 501c3s, bitch. I'm here to hold them fucking accountable. Because there is no reason why our community, especially being people of color, we should be struggling for anything. Resources, freaking health, nothing. But yet here we the fuck are. Having to fight with our identity every single day and show up to a world every day that don't want us here and hasn't wanted us here. We've got to learn, and I get it. We have to learn to support each other. Even though we might not have even got the support at home that we wanted, we have the power to change and break that cycle. We have the power to break that cycle. Why do we have to be the products of our environment? Why do we have to then pass down the same treatment that we got? It doesn't have to be like that. That is my whole purpose of getting into activism and advocacy and all of the things. Because, bitch, 4 years ago, I noticed, bitch, that they were picking us and picking our asses off. Our black trans women. Bitch, I needed to get involved. I needed to show my face. I needed to use my name that I acquired in ballroom to make people aware of what the fuck is going on. And if you are a gay black man in our scene and not advocating for a trans woman or trans women in your lives, you bitch are part of the fucking problem. Because you sure do want trans women to stand beside you when these motherfuckers, or police brutality, or whatever the shit that freaking happens to you. And then to make it even worse, it's us that's fucking killing us. We have got to get better all the way around the board. I'm not saying be a fucking glutton for punishment and let anybody fucking say whatever it is that they want to you. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying be a fucking doormat. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that those who you do fuck with in our scene band together to create and give education to people. Start schooling people. Start defending. Stop saying that y'all twinsies and friends and shit like that, bitch. But when it comes down to it, bitch, you goes. There have been 39 million people that have lost their lives to HIV/AIDS. And it's disgusting that after all this time in 2021, bitch, that I am still seeing people do health reads and shit like that on this fucking social media. It's disgusting. And y'all do that until, of course, it comes knocking at your fucking door. Or your girlfriend's door. Or your mother's door. Or a family member's door. Then your fucking tune changes. I encourage you, everybody, to always lead with love. Do your research on HIV/AIDS. Support those who are HIV positive. Let them know that you are in their corner. Because your support could mean the matter of life or death in someone's life. It won't be HIV/AIDS that kills them. It would be the lack of support from you that will. So with that, I'm going to get out of here. Don't forget to follow me on all of my platforms. Subscribe to Trans Talk Tuesday on YouTube. My link tree is in the bio. Share this live. It has been nice. And me and Nicole will be live on Instagram Tuesday, December 8th at 10 p.m. Don't miss it. See you then.